What's up, guys? So this is going to be a little wonky because this section of video is going to be at a different frame rate than the rest of it. So I did finally get new wings for Unicron so that I could actually make this review happen. Now I need to assemble these. Now this is something I did before the last time I got this, so I'm going to go ahead and do this part today here on video for you. So these things are sort of set up like chapsticks. I just need to split them at first, like so. And then you take the extra long wingy-do, which, for those who didn't see the video, this wingtip right here, just this itty bitty bit right here, was the part I was missing on the previous one. So these are keyed so you don't screw it up. I mean, you're welcome to try to screw it up. You're just gonna really mess up your not exactly cheap wings for your Unicron. So like that, and then you've got a couple hinges here where this one's to pop up like that, and this pinned hinge right here is insanely tight, but once you get it to start moving, it'll be good. Now, that's not 100% done because you still have to do the tips of the wings. Also, by all means, if you didn't watch the kind of in the kitchen video where I opened them to make sure these were good, go watch that, please. And make sure that good old Chosen Prime that I got these from understand that customer service is super important, and ignoring your customers is not a good thing. So let's see here. Okay, so you want these to line up to the edge there. I almost, if you guys are watching, I almost put it on wrong. So you want that, and then use the hinge, kind of bend that down. In theory, that's how that works. That's the way it looks. And so when you want to put it into ring mode, and I'll show it off on Unicron, which is always a pain in the ass, because I'll have to transform that thing again. The tabby tabs here, so they'll flip around and they'll stick together. And then when you have, that is a problem though. Okay, so that is a problem in general, and the original set that I had also had a problem where this joint comes loose. I will likely just super glue it. So there you go. There's the completed wings of, or expanded completed wings of Unicron. I do wish they had found a way to curve this part, because that just looks dinky. But happy that I can finally, months after receiving the original ones, actually do this review. So I'm going to get to the rest of it. See you there. All right, guys. So we have Unicron, as he do. I'm going to go ahead and straighten out his arms, just for comparison's sake. And we're going to go ahead and remove the old wings, which are easy. I'm actually going to remove these spines here too. Okay. Oops, he scooched out of my way. There we go. Hold on. Okay, so just for comparison. Oh, they're all tangled up here. So here's the original. Here's the new. They just keep going. It's just absurd how long that is in comparison. But the fact that detail is pretty similar, but you're getting inches more. But also they fall apart pretty easy. So let's set those aside. And where did this pop off from? Ah, there we go. So yeah, once again, I need to super glue that. Okay, so I'm going to just pop these ones out. I think they're just pointless. I really don't like them. In fact, you can remove a good bit of his spines and it'd be fine. Okay, so let's just plug it in. And the thing is, these aren't like another company's add-on parts. These are from, Studio One. Or Studio One. However it is said. And I think this is more accurate. But the question is, hold on, I gotta move this. Why, oh why, pray tell, did they not give us these wings before? And also, part of me wonders, why didn't they just give us only the wings like this? Like, you can see how ridiculous this is. They could have given us only the wings and not bothered with having like the ring attachments. They could have done that, and I feel like it would be better for it. But I mean, he is definitely more menacing. But of course, now I have to consider the fact that it's going to take up significantly more room. And I don't have my Galvatron handy, no pun intended. Or maybe pun entirely intended. Let's see here. By the way, this is a lesson on posing. Getting fingers and stuff like in a decent position. So I mean, like, these are huge. I mean, look how wide that is in comparison to the old one. And of course, you can utilize these extra joints and whatnot, so you can have them out like an umbrella or otherwise. Now, I'm debating on whether or not to go into planet mode right now, as I have time, but it is a huge pain. But I guess we gotta do what we gotta do, right? Because the whole reason that I put this off for so long and had to throw a fit about it with, Chosen Prime is the fact that I could not utilize planet mode. So I guess we gotta do it.
Some minutes later.
Okay, so that took forever. You guys should know this. Alright, so there he is in planet mode. And yeah, it's not 100%. It's just really good. Okay, so if you guys recall, the original wings basically, do this number, peg together, and then you have the two sides like so, and that. So that's the original wings. Let's have a look-see at what the new ones do, because they big. Actually, let's stretch that out. Okay, so because they are so much longer, you have to stretch this out straight now and turn that part, which is fairly tight, if I'm honest with you. Okay, now you want to unpeg here, unpeg here, I guess technically untab if we're going to be honest. Oops. And bring it down. You see it pegs together, hitting the light with the other end of it. That's how big this thing is. And tab the end of that together. I'm going to bend that at 90 some odd degrees. And that's one whole side. And do the other side identical. So this might be the only issue, is that this is a little loose, but I don't think it'll be too big of a deal. Unfold, bring them together, tab in, no tab there, but tab here. See, like, that looks like there should be something to hold them together there, but there is not. That's okay. Okay, so now we'll see why it was so important that I had the wingtip right there. So let's bring in the planet. Now, this is not going to be easy, and I have not done this. So we plug in the top, plug in the side as it goes, like so. Oh, I just figured that out. Hold on. I said it out loud and then didn't realize. Here we go. Hold on. Let me set the bowling ball down. Ah, I dumb. This goes around that. I remembered it as I was doing it. So, because I was thinking, wait a minute, the other rings have to come together at a certain point where you cannot put them together. And move back a little bit so you can see the difference here. It's going to take some finagling, I suppose. Yeah. So there's the new ring. There's the old ring. It's significant. Knocking lights around here. Dang it. Okay. I'm going to have to move myself. Okay. So this is going to have to go this way. Okay, 1 hole, 2 hole. Okay. 3 hole. So close. Actually, having that extra bend in there is good. It actually gets it all much more straightened out. Now, there is a definite problem with this, and it's that the original stand won't really work anymore. Like, you can kind of do this, but that's obviously wrong. The promo shots show it, show it laying flat like that, which basically you get this. So that's a lot more movie accurate, but the only problem is that you have no stand that can hold that up anymore. So hopefully that's the next thing they give us, is a stand. But that's basically it for the new expansion wings for good old Unicron here. Cool. They're pretty worth it. I like the extra large wings. The rings itself, if you're going to go for planet mode, definitely does work. But I would say it's going to have to come down to them giving us a new way to put it on a stand. So, but guys, make sure you go watch the original Unicron review if you have not. It's an incredibly long review, but worth it. And the Taro video as is. And I did get it from Chosen Prime. Their customer service BSMA. They're the only ones I know of, at least in the US, that have it currently available. BBTS doesn't. TF Source doesn't, but they do. And it's affordable, like $30, $35 just for the ring. So if you want it, go get it. But I'll catch you guys on the next review. And remember, as always, keep on nerding.